Good evening, Facebookers. Good evening, Instagrammers. Tuesday targets, Tuesday tips, Tuesday mindset. I wanted to come on today. All week we're talking about nutrition, but really, I need to ask you the question: when you want to change, when you're saying you want to change, do you really want to change? Because doing something and following it through and just giving it lip service is really not productive for you, you know? So I think you give yourself an honest answer. Now, to find your honest answer, so it's about when we really get the best changes. Have a look at when you've had your best changes in life. When has that been? When you've decided that you wanted to do something and you did it and you made that change. How did that happen? Well, most of the time, so I'll tell you a few scenarios that it may have happened. Change happens when we have pain, basically. So maybe that you lost your job, or maybe that you split up with a partner, or maybe you went out, got so drunk that something awful happened at the end of it. Maybe that you ate something and you were ill after it. You know, can you look back at those times, any of those times? And that's when you have done something and made immediate changes. So it's about your desire to change and how strong that desire is to get the change in. And if that desire isn't strong enough, then this might be why you're on middle ground and you actually aren't making the jump forward. So, and we have so you've got that scenario, or it may be that you are a little bit overwhelmed and you are mind jumping from one thing to the other. You're listening to a friend that's saying, I got fit like this, I got a body like this, I lost weight like this, I gained weight like this, I did whatever. And you're listening and going, right, oh, that sounds easy. That sounds the easy way. So you're following the shiny penny. So maybe that's one of the things they say, I lost weight on a juice plan. I lost weight by not eating, going keto. I lost weight by eating as many eggs diet as I could. You know, you've heard it all. I've heard it all. I've heard it all, honestly. And it does upset me. It does upset me because there isn't an easy fix. So there's two scenarios. Are you not in enough pain to make that change? Are you kind of still thinking, is somebody still stroking you in the background and saying you're fine as you are? And, you know, maybe you have to look at that person that's saying you're fine as you are doesn't really want the best for them, but wants the best for you, but wants the best for them, or it's an easier life for them. So you have to look at these scenarios in your life. If you're trying to make a change, now I'm not just talking about diet here. I'm talking about your health goals in general, your career goals in general, whatever it is that you want to make the change of right now, and that you've got this nagging thing in the back of your head and you keep going forward one step and back two steps. Look at those scenarios. Is it not painful enough right yet? Do you need more pain to change? You know, you've seen people who have ill health and they don't do anything about it until that scare, that big hospital scare, that admission to the hospital. And then they stop the alcohol, they stop the smoking, they lose weight, and it's there, you know? But why do we have to get to that point? Why can't the words of, if you don't change, why can't we listen to the thing in our head that says, if we don't change now, then we are going to have the pain stronger and then we will change in the end. So think about that. And this is what I want you to ask yourself a question, these questions, and give yourself honest answers today. Or, as I said, the shiny penny syndrome is somebody else saying that they got rich quick, they got weight loss quick, they have got fit quick this way. I mean, I can't tell you, if that happened, I would be selling that stuff to you, right? Because it's the easiest way for me to make money. That is for sure. If I want to make money, serious money out of the diet industry, it's the easiest thing for me to do. And if I thought that was the best for you, my clients, I'd be doing it. 1,000,000%. Why not? What have I got to lose? I've got everything to gain. Money in my back pocket, you getting results. What have I got to lose? So, if I'm not selling it, if I'm not saying it, then it's likely that it's not. I've been in this industry for 20 years. I'm researching all the while, all the time, listening to the new stuff that comes out to see. I'm waiting for that magic potion like everyone else, that magic potion that's going to make us feel energized without all the bits of effort, without the lifestyle change. I'm waiting for that magic potion, and I can sit and eat cake and have chocolate and just lie in bed all day when I want, watch Netflix, blah blah, but actually that wouldn't make me feel great anyway. So I know that wouldn't make me physically and mentally feel great. So you have to listen to yourself and find out what's making you feel great, even from the very small things, the very, very small things to make you change. Okay. So once you found out if you're chasing rainbows after the shiny penny, after the quick fix, and you're not doing that, then you need to set your targets. And again, I get it if you're overwhelmed by targets, I do. But if you don't have a plan, it's more likely that you're going to be drifting all over the place with it. I have mentors for my business. I have to set things down, to follow things, to have structure in my day. You see the list on the wall. This is my weekly list of things that I have to deliver, because I know that if I don't have it written down, I'll get mind jumping. Like some other people, lots of other people, your mind will be jumping one thing to the next. Should I be doing this? Should I be doing that? I'm watching this mentor there. I'm watching that mentor there. And, you just find a couple of people, one even better, to follow that is going to guide you, take you to the results. And you be honest with yourself every single bit of the way. If somebody says to me, Gail, are you doing everything in your powers to grow a business? Are you doing everything in your powers to be well? I'll sit down and I'll make a list of the things I'm not doing. So the best thing to do today, right? And this is where you need to go on this. You have a target, but you have daily action plans. So every day you have a call to action and you make sure you deliver it. And you probably see me on here a lot more. This is my call to action, because I have a service to offer, and I have a service that I want to help people. And I'm not being able to do that unless I get in front of people every single day to help you. So call to action, make sure you've got a call to action, get it on the wall if that means that that's going to keep you to your goals. So your call to action is make a list of what things that you could do to achieve where you want to be in 6 months' time. Break it down so it's down for 1 week's time, make a list of things that you aren't doing, and then just pick one thing. If you're someone who's overwhelmed by things and you start to get a bit anxious, pick one thing to do and then start to move forward, okay? One thing a week. So this week it could be exercise for 20 minutes. That's all. 3 times a week. That's all, okay? And then the following week you could keep that going though. You don't drop one thing. You keep that ball going. But what you do is you find out where you do your time management. You find out where you can make those replacements as well. So a huge one I've just given up is going shopping for food. I'm 2.5 hours shopping for food, and I just do it online. Same list every week now, just slight adjustment. I've gained back 2.5 hours. Now, if you look at that, 2.5 hours, and I'm not great at maths, But like, if I say to you, exercise for 20 minutes 3 times a week, that's just one of those hours that you've gained back, isn't it? You know, so these are the adjustments that you can make to move forward. Is that making sense to you? Yeah, I hope it is. I hope that, because I do understand not being overwhelmed, and I do also understand that if we decide we're not ready, okay, some big things happen in life, and we have to understand that trying to push things when the stress levels are high actually isn't great on the body. The body has to deal with whatever's going on to be able to, before you start then pushing it in the gym, pushing it at work, pushing your stress levels if there's somebody in the family that you're looking after who's ill, or some person, something that's ill, whatever it is that's raising your stress levels. They're the first things you've got to sort out before you then start pushing yourself into the gym. And if it's the same thing that's reoccurring all the time, that you're not managing your stress levels, okay, then you need to find more help about managing your stress levels, because this will keep reoccurring. You need to get to the bottom of that. And that's another day's talk, that is. But I get it. But if you are asking those honest questions, answering those honest answers to yourself, then you'll find the way, you really will, and you'll feel so good, because you will have the map for life when you've got it, and that's all you need to do. So I hope it helps. I feel really passionate about that. Can you feel it? Because I'm like, I just I can't stand it when people they keep trying and then they fall down, because they're quite happy where they are, really, and that's absolutely fine. But unless it's somebody externally saying that, you know, you need to lose weight, you need to go to the gym, then again, you need to give yourself an honest answer. Actually, mate, I don't want to go to the gym. I'm quite happy where I'm at. You know, that's nothing wrong with that. If that's where you are, life's about being happy, isn't it? So honest, give yourself honest answers, guys. And yeah, DM me for any messages. If you want to go on, I've set up a WhatsApp group for nutrition and mindset. I'm not going to bombard with loads of stuff, because nobody wants the ping, ping, ping going on all the time. Okay, but every day there'll be a task, an action plan for you to go to, so that you can fulfill that goal. Or you'll get the answer, Gail, I'm not ready for it. I'm just not ready for it. And that's fine too, isn't it? It's until your pain drives you to change, or until you stop running after the shiny penny, then, you know, then you won't be ready for that. And you've got to stop that to move forward. So whichever discovery you find is the right discovery, as long as you're discovering. Gotcha. Bye. See you soon. Bye. Thank you for watching. If I can get it off. Oh, do you know what I always do? Because I press Instagram with my thumb, I press on my laptop. Oh, see you.